What's up, guys? I'm Jed Abendroth, and this is Big Man Fitness. We gotta have a talk, pretty serious talk. Been doing a lot of research on this whole fat acceptance movement, and there's good, there's bad, but do I feel like it is what it needs to be? Is it going in the wrong direction, the right direction? And I'm gonna discuss that now. Don't forget, like this video, reach on down here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and drop me some comments. What are your thoughts on fat acceptance? Now, I have been doing some research on this. Fat acceptance, what is it? Well, in the 1960s, I want to say 1967, if what I read is to believe, a radio DJ organized a fat in, like a sit-in for people that were considered larger, heavier, whatever it may be. That's great. And it seems to kind of come in waves. Everything I'm reading, every so many years, there seems to be more of a movement to get something done. So far to date, only one state has really put any legislation down that, and that's Michigan, that people cannot be discriminated against because of their size, whether they're obese, whatever it may be, whatever you have, right? I mean, 49 states, 49 states. You can, a person like myself can be discriminated against. Now, does this mean that we are trying to normalize being fat? Part of me thinks we are. We want people to accept us for the size that we are. We're fat shaming, and I've done it myself, and I'm a big guy. We tend to look at larger people as just no good, unhealthy, just make fun of them, all kinds of things. And it's not, I'm ashamed of ever being a person that did that. It's not something being on the receiving end, I don't like it. So to ever have done it, it makes it that much worse. They just want to be accepted, and I kind of understand this. Finding shirts, clothes, and period, let's just start there, is extremely tough. Very small section, very limited supply of what we can or cannot wear. And like this shirt, the logo is actually pretty big. I can't tell you how many times I've bought a shirt because I was like, man, that looks awesome. Especially when it's online. You get it and the logo is like this big because of how big the shirt is. That's so good. I just spent $20, $30 for that shirt. Best case example, I bought a Wu-Tang shirt. The Wu-Tang logo, and if anybody knows me, knows I'm a huge Wu-Tang Clan fan. Literally, the logo is this big. That's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for something where the logo's across the whole area, right? That's what the picture showed. So I can kind of understand wanting to normalize larger sizes. One of the things I've dealt with ever since I've hit my growth spurt, and then again, I'm 6'3", that's always been super irritating. The size of everything. Couches sit way too low a lot of times for me. Flying on a plane, I literally have to get first class seats if I'm able to afford it, or my knees get jacked up for the whole time I've flown out and flown back, for weeks sometimes. I can barely get my legs you know, where I sit, and I'm not jamming my knees into the seat in front of me. Dear God, if someone puts their seat back, I'm in pain, lots of pain. But it's always my fault. I gotta quiet down. I'm not allowed to disturb the other passenger, because it's my fault for being so tall. So I understand, I'm a large guy, really slow metabolism, working out all the time, but I gotta constantly fight to keep my metabolism even somewhat working to lose that weight. So I can kind of understand that point, that part of kind of wanting it normalized. Cars, don't even get me started on cars. I bought a fairly nice car a couple years back, a Cadillac. It gives me room, gives me leg room. God, that is one of the greatest things ever. My car is about the same size as my brother's car, which is a Honda Civic. Now, if I drive his car for, let's say I had to take it to work one day, I am literally cramping up because there is not enough leg room in that car. I'm cramping up by the time I get to work. Getting out of his car because there's not a lot of leg room, I need a shoehorn. Get me in, get me out. Even what we would think are bigger vehicles. Was driving a 97 Jeep Jeep Cherokee not too long ago. Cramped up in that thing. Seats all the way back. Giving myself all the room I can. And yet I'm cramping up trying to hit the pedals, doing what I need to do. So again, I completely understand the normalization, or the want to normalize a body movement of, hey, big people, there's not much I can do. I am doing what I can, and I don't want the normalization to think, oh, well, it's okay to be big, it's okay to be healthy. But I understand wanting to be looked at differently than just as a fat, overweight person. I can't go into a store, again, because I work out all the time, and there's times I just want to eat, well, let's be honest, I want to eat crap. I might go in and buy a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's because I'm really hungry. I need to get some food in. Looks you get when you try to order something that big, you know, and in a way it's almost normalized because everyone gives you kind of that same look. It's not a look that's comfortable. I'd rather go through drive-thru where someone can't see what I look like and just get out of there. Which COVID has helped with because literally only drive-thrus were open for the longest time. I'm not saying it's right, but it's definitely not something you want to go through, especially on a regular daily occurrence. I still get looks sometimes when I get out of my car, especially in the morning at the gas station where people are it's almost like watching the circus where all the clowns are getting out of the tiny little car. I feel like that's how people look at me. Like how is that big guy getting in that little thing, you know? It works. I'm able to do it. Doesn't mean that it's enjoyable to get those looks, get those stares. So I understand the want to normalize and work on this body movement. But I don't want to normalize it to the way of, well, they're living an unhealthy lifestyle. Well, yes, we are. And for a lot of us, we are trying to fix it. But I'm not fixing it to look better in your eyes. I'm not fixing it to appear healthier and get your health insurance costs down, because honestly, your health insurance costs down, my health insurance costs go down. So, okay, that is part of it. I'm doing it because I want to live a little longer. I want to be a little healthier. I want to enjoy life, more fulfilled life. Being a big person, I'm out on a lot of things. Name it. Get on a boat, you know, do different things. If it's a small boat, it's okay, how much do you weigh? Okay, we're gonna have to cancel one other person to get you on double seats, you know, stuff like that, where looking at a lot of charts, let me put it this way, looking at a lot of charts online for obesity. Now, I can lose every ounce of fat that I can, get down to a super low body fat percentage, but at my height, at my muscle build right now, I'm probably never going to get below 220 pounds, let alone 200 pounds. Well, for a lot of charts I'm reading, for my height, my age, I should be below 200 pounds. Well, even my doctors have told me to go really below 220, I'd probably start becoming what they would call anorexic. Who's right? Who's telling me the right information? So to get below 200 pounds makes me normal in society and in general. No, I don't want to buy that. But I also don't want to say that, oh, 250, man, that's a normal size for people, because I am a very tall, very large person. I stand out in a crowd. You're going to see me coming. It's just how it is. So, yeah, in conclusion, and I might make this a two-parter. In conclusion, fat acceptance. On one hand, it is good. We gotta fight for this. We gotta push harder. We gotta be better at it. But on the other hand, I don't want to normalize being big. I don't want to push like it's healthy or it's my body. I'm gonna do what I want. No, I'm trying to lose weight to become healthier for myself, not for you. And that's where I think the difference has to be. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for others. Just because someone else is unhealthy with how you look, or they're not happy with how you look, well, screw them. Be happy with how you look inside. Get your outside to match your thoughts on how you want to look. Doesn't mean you're going to be a runway model, super skinny. Doesn't mean I'm going to end up looking like The Rock. Big, built, raw, right? So, yeah, I think I am going to make this a two-parter. I think it deserves enough attention for that. All right, guys. Well, that's the video for this week. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Reach down here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. You can always catch me on Jedediah Raymond Abendroth on Facebook, JedFDK on Twitter and Instagram. If you're not comfortable dropping a comment down below for this video, you can always reach out to me, bmfjed@gmail.com. And as always, I will catch you guys next week. Peace.